Hi YouTube, I'm Olivia and welcome back to Lullaby Live. So I decided to extend my gallon a day week challenge to 2 weeks because I wanted to see what would happen in a longer time frame. So here are my 2-week results after drinking a gallon of water a day. I was editing and I realized I didn't say this, but just a disclaimer, I'm not saying in this video or anything that you should run out and buy a giant water bottle or that you need to drink a gallon a day of water. You may or may not need that much water. If you're a smaller body type, you may not need as much water. If you're larger, you may need more. The point is to do your own research and look on YouTube, look up research articles, do whatever to better inform yourself and decide. But I found that a gallon a day was a good challenge for me to do. Okay, so it is day 1 of this gallon a day water challenge, and I already made a mistake. It is almost 1 p.m. and I haven't started drinking any water yet because I forgot. And so now I'm gonna have to end up gulping down a whole gallon of water by like 9 p.m. so I don't have to wake up every night and be peeing all through the night. So yeah, so I have my water, my favorite water bottle. This holds 2.3 liters or 78 ounces, so not the full 128 ounces or 3.8 liters that make up a gallon. So I'm gonna have to fill this up again, at least halfway. I'll measure and figure out how much I have to fill it up. But yeah, so I'm gonna start chugging this. I really need this challenge because I am super dehydrated. I am thirsty. And I can see it in my skin. It's getting rough, it's dry. I already moisturized and lotioned my face and it's still looking dry and struggling. So it's like a rash all around, just especially like the lower part of my chin. And I haven't been drinking much water since I've been at home, so that's probably why. So it's still day 1 and I've had to pee. Like, I just peed for the 3rd time in the last 30 minutes. So that's annoying. And I can see why people are losing weight with this because my stomach is so full of water. I feel like it's just swishing around there. Not really hungry. Yeah, if your stomach's filled with water, you don't want to eat. So of course you lose weight. It makes sense, right? So yeah, filled with water and I'm peeing all the time. Still day 1. Honestly, I am tired of going to the bathroom and I've been trying to watch this movie, snuggled up in bed and trying to chill and just enjoy my Sunday, and I can't because I have to keep getting up to go to the bathroom over and over again, so I can't stay in my blanket for too long because I know, and you try and last long enough, but you're just on the border of whether you're gonna pee yourself or go to the bathroom. So yeah, bathroom is definitely a con so far. Okay, so 2nd bottle, drank a lot. I feel like I drank more than the amount I'm supposed to drink, but yeah. So 2nd bottle, I'm gonna drink some more. Lesson for day 1 is start drinking water earlier and pace yourself because otherwise you're just gonna be going to the bathroom every 10 minutes and nobody has time for that. I have stuff to do. It is day 2. I'm still at home. It's bright and early, as you can see. It's 9. It's a little before 9, I guess, and I am still drinking my water. I'm off to a good start. Hopefully I can pace myself better today. Yeah. So it's day 2. Still, I guess it's 2 a.m. so it's day 3 now. And I finished my gallon and I'm super thirsty. All of a sudden still, like, I'm parched, my tongue feels dry. Like, why? I don't know. I drank a gallon of water today. Why am I thirstier now that I'm drinking more water? It makes no sense. So I'm gonna get more water and then go to bed. It is day 8. It's the next Sunday. I decided to continue the challenge because my skin just feels so much softer. It's feeling supple and dewy. It's not as dry. And my stomach is like on flat. I'm not bloated or anything. So I was like, okay, let me see 2 weeks, because I just felt like it was to give it some time to marinate in my body, get all the water flow back. So I am trying to do 2 weeks now, and I am just like, yeah. And I am almost done my second bottle, so my gallon. The water's like there. I am almost done my water for the day. It is 6:30 or almost 7, so I'll be done this in a little bit. And yeah, week 2 is looking good. This is my skin. It's not as dry as before. There you go. My cheeks. Week 2 of the gallon a day water challenge. It is day 10. Yeah, day 10. So it's Tuesday, and I am about to go on a essential grocery run. And I started my water this morning, but I'm not sure if I should be drinking water, because I don't want to be having to pee when I'm out there, because there's not many places open, and I don't want to stop, and use a public bathroom. So I don't know, but water's still going great. Still gonna get it done for the day. And yeah, so day 10. But look at my skin. It's looking great. It's pretty clear. It's not as dry. You don't see flakes and ashiness. So yeah, it is day 13. It's almost the last day of. I've been doing this for 2 weeks, and this water is going great. Where's my water bottle? I'm almost done the first half of my water challenge. My skin is so much more hydrated. The breakouts I had went away, and it's been great. So here is my face after 2 weeks. A lot more hydrated, a lot more supple. So I'll just give you a close-up. So as you saw in the video, one of the main reasons was because my skin was really dry even after moisturizing it. My mouth was dry. I just felt like because I was at home, I wasn't drinking as much water as I used to drink, or that I tried drinking before. So I want to up my water again, because water, you're made up of what, 70% water? So yep, drinking more water, can it hurt? I use this water bottle. It is 78 ounces or 2.3 liters per bottle. So I only had to fill this up like 2 times, not even fully 2 times, to get to a gallon. And it's shaped like a dumbbell. It's my favorite water bottle if you haven't seen it in any other videos. But yeah, so this is the bottle I used, and I just drank 2 of these basically a day. Pros, I'm gonna try and go through this like really quickly. Pros, my mouth wasn't dry. I felt like I didn't wake up with dry mouth in the mornings anymore. My tongue looked nicer, I guess. Didn't feel like like there was dust at the back of my throat all the time, or that I need to drink something. So that was a plus. My skin, I think my skin cleared up like a lot, or it wasn't as dry or flaky or ashy as you saw in the other videos before. If you add moisture on the outside and something's wrong, you need to check out the inside. I also feel like I had more energy, and that my mind was a bit clearer. Like I was super productive during that week. I started doing like my whiteboard, scheduling stuff. I just felt like happier, I guess, because water is life, I guess. You need water. So I felt happier, and it might be a placebo effect, might be because I think I'm supposed to have more energy. I had more energy, but point is I just felt like more energetic and felt better. I also ate less. So if you saw in my video, some days I chug my water too fast, and so my stomach is full of water. Also, I feel like it helped with cravings, and that I wasn't just mixing up those hunger and thirst signals, so I was more hydrated, so I didn't get those signals as often, and so I ate less. So snack time, I usually have breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. It's a must for me. These 2 weeks I haven't had as many snacks as I would before, so I ate less. And I didn't feel bloated. I woke up with a relatively flat stomach. You know, I didn't wake up puffy. I just, like, my stomach just felt flatter. Like, there's nothing more to say about that. Urine wasn't as dark yellow anymore. It was like a light yellow. If I drank it properly, if I drank too much at one time, it was like clear. So pee isn't supposed to be fully clear. It's supposed to be really pale yellow. Lost more weight because I drank more water. So I lost water weight, as well as, it's like the water's flushing out toxins, it's flushing out your body. In my challenge, if you saw, like, based on how much weight I was losing in the first 2 weeks, like roughly 2 pounds each week, a little bit more, a little bit less depending. But in 4 weeks, it skyrocketed to like 12 versus I thought it would be like around 8. So I think the water helped with flush out those excess water weight or any other weight. So I think it made a huge difference in those extra 4 pounds that I lost that I don't think I would have lost if I wasn't drinking the water in that last week. I think it was like really good, and it will help you lose water weight. I don't know how much weight you'll lose long term, but if you're constantly flushing out toxins and you're not eating as much because your cravings are like suppressed, and it makes sense that you lose more weight with more water because you're not eating more or snacking as more. So drink your water. And just like the last one, I don't know if this is TMI, bowel movements, pooing. So I would drink water as soon as I woke up, and it would be like 10-15 minutes later, I would have to go to the bathroom, and like, you know, I'd have to poo. I don't know how to say that any better. But it's not like I was irregular or anything or constipated before, because I wasn't, guys. It's just that I feel like it helped my body be on a schedule, or just like it helped everything get started in here, so the body woke up and was like, okay, good, we have stuff in here we need to get rid of. I think it was that, even going to bed or after a meal, I just think I was more regular with my bowel movements because I drank more water, and my body was like, yep, we gonna get this out. We're processing this faster, we're doing things well, and we're more efficient. Now the cons, which is what everybody already knows this part. You're gonna pee a lot more. I was peeing like crazy in the first like few days, like every 15-20 minutes. That's annoying. It was very annoying. Like those times where I'm like trying to be under the covers watching a movie, and it's just like it interrupts the flow. I can't get into it because I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee every 15-20 minutes. And this was especially like annoying when I would have to do my grocery runs once a week because we're at home. And it was just like, I was just afraid because, you know, then you're gonna have to stop and pee in public, and it's all the safety and quarantine measures right now. You don't want to stop in public and pee. Everybody thinks they're a bladder problem. So at first, but near the end, it goes down to like every hour or so, every 40 minutes. So your body will adjust. So that's it. You'll pee more, but your body will realize you're getting more water. And if you drink it all at once, you can get overhydrated, first of all, but you get full and bloated and uncomfortable. So don't chug the whole bottle in half an hour, because one, it's dangerous. You can get hyponatremia. Excess of water is dangerous, but that's if you're drinking too much water in a short time. So don't do that. So pace yourself. So that was annoying when I got bloated in the first couple of days, because I didn't realize that I was drinking too much water in one time. So pace yourself. And I also realized if I drank too much water early on, late at night, because I'd be up, I would be thirsty, and I just drank a whole gallon, and I need to drink more. There's my pros and my cons for my water. If you want to see some like the results of how my body looked, you can check out my challenge jump rope transformation video. That last week is where I'm at, or where I saw my body go or get snatched or like flat in the stomach there. So yeah, check out that video, and I will see you in the next video.